Hello and welcome to this edition of Trojan Talk. I'm Paige Ray. Joining us today is John Alloway and Riley Turberville. Guys, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, so we are talking about a very exciting moment for the theater and dance department. That is the latest production. Can you guys tell me a little bit about this? Trying not to give too much away.
Yeah, without giving too much away. Sort of follows the story of this doctor and his sort of attempts to separate good from evil. And yeah, he kind of makes his way through a bunch of crazy things, to say the least.
Lots of not a boring show, for sure.
Okay, so the challenge with these interviews, as our viewers know, is to not give away too much because we want them to come to the show. But I do want to touch on a couple of the themes that I've been told the show has. So maybe light and dark. You mentioned, was it chaos and order? Chaos and order.
Yes. Again, without delving too deeply into it, I think there's definitely a presence of that, and you get to sort of see it in the show in terms of, you know, the performances and just the direction and everything about the sort of differences between, I guess you could say, a good person and a bad or a mad person, as the show would put it.
Yeah, it really makes you think, like, is there such thing as like a good person, or like a completely good person or a completely bad person? You know, like these characters in this show, like it really does make you think, like, what is light, what is dark? It's very, very fun, chaotic show.
Going to leave you walking out going, wait a second. So I know that these shows require lots of hard work. Can you tell me about how long you've been preparing and what that process has been like?
It's been a very long process, a very fun, tiring process, but you know, we're such a very tight-knit, close department, so we become close with our peers and with our professors. So those hours and hours of long rehearsals and building sets and making costumes, it's completely worth it.
And you mentioned the sets, the costumes, everything that goes into it. I've also been told, in addition to dance, that's part of the production, we have music, we have lyrics. Can you walk me through what that means in the sense of, you know, is it somebody talking throughout the whole thing, or is it mixed?
Well, the show, more than anything, is a singing show.
Okay.
I know our director talks with us a lot about how Frank Wildhorn was very interested in casting singers first. So the show is very, very music heavy.
Okay.
But you know, you still have those moments of just speaking and acting and characters connecting with each other in that sense as well.
We've also been, our orchestra is people from the music department, so we've been very lucky to get to work hands-on with the music department, and they've been awesome and very talented people. So
I know in the preview of this, there are a lot of themes of dark and light, chaos and order, how conflicting ideas kind of merge and interact. How was that for you guys, trying to present those?
I mean, it's difficult, first off, especially, how do I word this?
Without giving too much
Without giving too much away. I'll just say this. When you're telling a story like this, sort of finding the differences between the two, but also the similarities as well, is definitely a difficult thing to portray, but it's been a very fulfilling experience, to say the least.
absolutely, I agree 100%.
We also mentioned in the preview that there's dance to this, but we also have other aspects too, such as music and lyrics. Is this something that's, you know, someone's talking over the entire thing, or is it mixed throughout?
I would say it's a very music-heavy show. Like other musicals that we've done in the past, I would say this is definitely more music-heavy than anything we've done before. So it's been a little bit more difficult, but it's been a challenge that has been very rewarding for all of us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty details about when, where, how. So first of all, when is opening night? How long will this production last?
See, answering the when question is a bit difficult. Technically, we open on Wednesday, April 12th. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, that's a show that's open to strictly the department and students and faculty.
Yes, I think it's any Troy students can come if they want. It's open. It's technically one of our last dress rehearsals, but it's really just a preview to show the entire school before we let a normal audience in. So.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, so Wednesday night, and then will it be happening Thursday,
The
Friday?
official opening is
Yes,
Thursday,
through
when it's
the
open to the
18th.
public.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. Now, for people who want to buy tickets, which they should, where can they do that?
You can either go to the website, which is troy.edu/theater and dance, or you can go to the box office in the Trojan Center and buy them from there.
Perfect. Well, you guys, I know that this is a lot of hard work finally coming to fruition. You mentioned that the orchestra is made up of people from the School of Music.
Yes,
I mean, it's
yes.
very hands-on.
Very.
I'm so excited to see it. Thank you all so much for all the hard work.
Thank you for
Absolutely.
having us.
Of course, and thank you for joining us on this edition of Trojan Talk.